Let's look at the covenant that God made with Noah. God took the initiative to spare Noah and his family from judgment.
That's right.
In Genesis 6 and 9, it says, now Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked with God. But God's covenant with Noah was not made in order to motivate Noah to love him, but rather from God's concern about Noah's well-being.
Praise God.
I'm hooking up with you because I want to be a blessing in your life. I'm not hooking up with you so that you can bless me. Covenant agreements is for the benefit of the other person. After the flood, God made another covenant with Noah. In Genesis 9, verse 11 through 13, he says, I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be cut off by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth. This is the sign of the covenant I am making. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. In this covenant, nothing was expected of Noah. God didn't say, I'm going to do this, but you got to do that. In order for me to do this, you got to do that. God simply declared his intention for the future and gave a sign of the covenant. When we see the rainbow in the sky, that's the sign, that's the covenant that God made with Noah some 10, 12,000 years ago. That he'll never destroy the earth again. Therefore, in a covenant marriage, each spouse is committed to the other's well-being. We have married folks here. We have people that's going to be married. This is good information that you are committed to hook up for the other person's well-being. Now, obviously, if both of them keep the covenant, then both of them will benefit from the covenant. But the motivation and the attitude is not self-gratification, but giving of self for the other's well-being. I'm in this thing for you. Are you with me? Do it make sense? Because some people didn't get into their marriage with the sole purpose to please the other person, then their marriage is not based on covenant. Their marriage is based on contract. There's a difference. Covenant is all about the other person. Contract is, well, I'm doing this contract because I expect this from you.
That's good.
But covenant is, I don't expect nothing from you. I want to be a blessing to you. And we have a lot of people that get in covenant in marriage, and it's a contract. And they think they're in a covenant.
My God.
They think they're in covenant and it's a contract. When things don't go right, they start to say, well, you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you didn't do this. But if you're in covenant, it's not about what the other person do. Your sole driving force is, I'm here to bless you.
My God. My God. My God.
Go home and let that rest on you for a while.